Hello, my name is Rodney. I am from the pOedGamerQuehegan YouTube channel, and today I'm going to go over my recent video game pickups and video game related items. This is the first video I've ever done for a pickups video, so I'm limiting everything to basically the past 3 months. It's after Christmas, so basically my after Christmas deals I found were really good. Most of them I found at like these used bookstores that sell video games and board games, things like that, and I was able to find a lot of stuff really cheaply. Other things I got from online retailers like Amazon and places like that. So to start, I'm going to start with the video game related items. This one I got off of Amazon during one of their Christmas deals. And it's just a Zelda puzzle. It's a map of Hyrule. It's actually really cool looking. Haven't opened it yet to put it together, but I'm actually going to put it together and hang it on my wall because I've actually really enjoyed the map. And puzzles are sometimes I enjoy them because of how complex they are. This is only a 550 piece, so it's not too complex. Alright, let's put that down there. Also, I got a Hop HD PVR2 gaming edition. I'm going to use this to record some gameplay footage of video games, things like that. I was going to do that today for this video, but I realized that I have far too many things to go through and to record video for all these. But in the future, I will, and I hope to, because of that, I hope to start showing some more console-related stuff on my channel. Okay. Show this. One of the things, don't want to spoil too many things because if I show one thing, it's going to give you an idea of what something else to come later on is. Okay. Got a Wii U Pro controller. This, I actually was looking for one. During Christmas time, you could not find these. People were selling them for 2 or 3 times the amount on Amazon, eBay, places like that. I just held out and found one at a grocery store that has an electronics department and picked it up. These are just the boxes to these, but I got 2 amiibos. Got the Link and the Princess Peach. The characters are actually downstairs with the Wii U. I just realized I forgot to bring them up just now, but got those. Those are actually really nice. Basically, Link, I think I have him leveled up to level 30 something now, and he's getting very difficult to beat. I think you can go up to level 50. Yeah, levels up to 50, and a lot of people have talked to this that have level 50 characters, so they're very hard to beat. So I'm hoping to have those leveled up pretty soon. Alright, let's go ahead and get into some video games. Alright, come here. There we are. Okay, for the PSP, I found the original Persona game. It is, I love the Persona games. I don't really remember the first one I played. Yeah, the Shin Megami Tensei. I even like the, can't think of the other series right now that I enjoy, but I'm playing on the 3DS, but this is a good game, a very good game. I have Persona 3 on the PS3 digital version. I'm not talking, I'm excluding digital versions from this video because they've had a lot of deals and things on Steam and stuff like that that I'm just not going to include in this because I like physical copies. But it's a very good game. I really enjoy it. I haven't beat it yet, but the kind of seeing the beginning of how the Persona game started, very, very good. I also found Resident Evil 5 Golden Edition. I had Resident Evil 5 already on the 360, but the Golden Edition has some extra items in it, and I wanted that, so I found this for just probably $3 or $4. Actually, Persona, I think I found for $5. So these two games, a lot of these games were picked up after Christmas because a lot of people seem to be trading in games trying to get Christmas money or trying to get things they want during the Christmas season. These two games I found at a Goodwill. This one is the Bulls vs. Lakers in the NBA playoffs in the Sega Genesis. Found this is like $1.50. The reason why I'm not a big sports fan, so the reason why I got this is because I really enjoyed another one I had on the Sega Genesis. My brother used to play, so I wanted to have a copy of my own. But I think this is the year after the one. I think it was Bulls versus Celtics or Celtics versus Lakers or something like that. All right, but it's kind of a good old school style sports game. Also picked up Home Alone for the Sega Genesis. This is a really good game. I've enjoyed this since I was really small. I rented this at a rental place for a long time when I was younger. I also have it on the Game Gear, and the games are very similar. Now I actually have my own copy for the Sega Genesis, which actually made me very happy. It's like $1.50 for this also at Goodwill. Very good find. Alright, let me go to... I'm trying to go in line of consoles, so I tried to group them together. For the Wii, I found Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles. Found this as an after Christmas, somebody had traded in. I think I got this for probably $6. It's pretty much an on-rail shooter for the Wii, but I need to get the other one. I think it's called Dark Side Chronicles, and that's the only one I don't have on the... It's one of the few games I don't have in the Resident Evil series left. So this is actually something I was very happy to get. It's a very basic game, but still fun if you like that type of game. For the PS2, I picked up Code Veronica X. I have the Code Veronica on the Dreamcast, but I didn't have the Code Veronica X. I'm not really sure the difference. I've been told there's a few differences between the two. So I picked it up hoping that I could see it. It being a greatest hits doesn't bother me much. A lot of people have issues with that. I look at it as, if you're a collector, even in comic books, you go for what is the rarest. And generally there's less greatest hits copies than there are of the regular edition. So technically, this one is more rare than the original. Alright. Then for the Sega CD, I picked up two games. One, Dune for the Sega CD. This was like 99 cents after the Christmas. I picked this up. It was, yeah, I mean, the case is in good condition. The disc is in good condition, has the book. I was very happy about that. Dune is by Frank Herbert's one of my favorite books. Haven't put this in to play it yet, but I'm just happy. I'm happy to own it just because of the Dune name on it. Okay. Also, I forgot to take the sticker off that, so I'm going to cover it up. I don't try to advertise for other stores and things like that, but I got Bram Stoker's Dracula for the Sega CD. It's not the greatest game. It's kind of subpar, honestly, but I'm a fan of Dracula games, and it was only $2.99. So I was like, hey, if it's a horrible game, I've only spent pretty much $3 on it. Okay, now we're going to move into the Wii U. And I got quite a few games for the Wii U. Most of these were bought for me for Christmas. Okay, let's see. Those are the ones that. These are the four that I got for Christmas presents. One is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. It is a very fun platformer game. If you liked the Donkey Kong Country on the SNES, I highly recommend this game. Got DuckTales Remastered. I'm a huge fan of DuckTales. It's one of my favorite cartoons from the 90s. I grew up watching it. I grew up playing this game. I rented it all the time. I never owned it. Now that I have it, I am very happy. I didn't get the digital version because I held out because I heard they were actually going to make a hard copy, so that's what I held out for, and that's why I'm just now getting it. Zombie U. People know that I'm huge zombie fans, and they knew that I didn't have this game, so they bought it for me. Very happy. I played the demo a lot on the Wii U, and really enjoyed it. Now that I have the full version, I'm hoping to get into it and actually beat it finally. Another one, Resident Evil Revelations. Again, zombies and me, just, I don't know what it is about them. I really like them. So, people, they asked me which version I would actually like, and I told them get me the Wii U version because, from what I've heard, it's the one that's closest like the 3DS version, because you got the two screens, and it's supposed to be, a lot of people said this is supposed to be the best version. I'm not sure, but that's what I've heard, and that's the reason why when they asked me which one they should get, I said that one. These two I bought for myself. I didn't get a deal on these. These are pretty much paid full price for these. But Mario Kart 8, highly recommend. Very good kart racing game. I've had a lot of fun with this. I can't say enough about this game. It's really fun. I mean, get some people together, all of you just race and just goof off for a few hours, and just have a lot of fun. This one is the perfect way to start arguments. I've seen more arguments start over this game than any other, and that is Super Smash Brothers. Well, actually, not this game specific, but any of the Smash Brother games. This one's for the Wii U. It's very fun. With the amiibos, you can actually have characters in there and fight. It's funny. Have 3 of my friends over. We played this, and the amiibo won probably 80% of the time. My Link character. And we'd fight each other, and he would just do these moves and just completely destroy us. So, but highly recommend it. The amiibos are actually really fun. You can actually level those up, play with them. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah, if you have a Wii U, this is a must get. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the 360. And I got Persona 4 Arena. This is a fighting game with the characters from Persona 3 and Persona 4, I believe. I was looking on it. No, this is just Persona 4, I believe, and in like an alternate universe or something. I have to read more of the story. I have played it just very little. It's an okay game. The fighting takes a little bit getting used to. Once you get used to it, it's actually really good. And it's actually because the characters, I'm very fond of them from the Persona games. It's actually nice to see them in another game. That's the thing, because there's one on the 3DS I'm actually wanting to get also, but I think it's got Persona Q. I don't have it yet, but it's another game I was really looking forward to getting, but was sold out most of the places I went to look for it, because I wanted the special edition that had the extra stuff in it. Okay. Also got the WWE 13. The reason why I have the WWE 14, and the reason why I got this is because my brother has it, and he told me I should get it so I can play it through the Attitude Era. And so far, it's pretty fun. I think the controls in the newer version is better. I mean, naturally, generally, as they go on, most of the time controls get better. Sometimes they get worse, but this is actually still a good game. If you're a fan of the Attitude Era in the wrestling, like I am, I highly recommend it. And I'm trying to get at least most of the Resident Evil games. I don't try to get them on every system, just to try to get them on one system. And I picked up Resident Evil 6. I got this for like $6 at the same used bookstore that I got most of the other things from. It is, so far I played just a little bit. It's kind of weird because at the very beginning of the game, I like my controls inverted, my Y-axis, and I didn't realize that it didn't pause the game when I went to the options menu, and I died the first time I played it. but come back alive. My look was inverted, and this one actually has a voiceover pack. It came with it, so it had 2 discs. It's kind of, I wasn't sure about that. I was like, well, I wonder what those are, and it's different languages. Like for different languages you can put in it, but it's actually, so far what I played, it's very fun. It's kind of coming back. You're playing as Leon in the first part of the game. What I played, I don't know if maybe later on you might change, but so far what I've played is actually really good. Okay, now I'm going to get into consoles I bought. I bought one, and another one was bought for me. And the one I bought was the PlayStation TV. I have a PlayStation Vita, and I got this because I could play games at home. I can't really recommend this. I bought it. It was like $20 off, and I had a coupon to get it a little bit cheaper, even cheaper than that. And if I know what I know now, I wouldn't have got it. A lot of the games that I wanted to play on it don't play. So I've basically been playing Don't Starve and Persona 4 on it, and that's it. Which, I mean, it's not bad, but you can't, like, Netflix doesn't work, YouTube doesn't work. I thought all those different apps would work, kind of like how a Roku player or Apple TV does, but it does not work on this. Hopefully they'll have an update for it and it will work. And this one is what my brother bought me for Christmas. This is a awesome present. I'm very happy to have it. And that is an Xbox One. He bought me the Assassin's Creed Unity bundle. So it actually came with, the paper fell off the top of the box. So it has Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Unity in it. I've already redeemed the codes, so if you do see them, it's no big deal. I've already redeemed them. But, so that was pretty cool. So, also for the Xbox One, I didn't show this earlier because I didn't want to spoil that. I actually let everybody know that I had an Xbox One. But you would not believe how hard it was to find one of these. The headset that comes with the Xbox One, horrible. Don't use it. I can't believe that they actually make you buy a separate adapter. This is called like the stereo headset adapter, so you can use one with it. It's very shocking that I had to do that. But also, when you buy this, just to let you know, the headphones that came with like an iPod or an iPhone will not work with this. It's a different standard. There's 2 different standards. You have to use a different standard for it. And I looked around and I only had one other headset that had the 3 black lines on it, and that was the old one I had for my PSP. It doesn't sound that great, but it works, and it's actually more comfortable. Even that the crappy old headset for the PSP is more comfortable than that headset that comes with the Xbox One. Alright, and lastly, I'm not sure if these would be considered pickups or not, but my wife, she was a gamer when she was younger. So she had a lot of things a lot of games that she had. And when her parents recently moved and sold their house, and they found a bunch of her old stuff. So that she got them and gave them to me, and they've been kind of merged into my collection. So I have an Atari 2600, which is somewhere in some boxes over here. I got a second NES, which is very good. And I got some Atari 2600 games. So we have Pac-Man, Missile Command, Space Invaders, Zaxxon, Asteroids, Star Trek The Empire Strikes Back, Combat, which this is the game I think if you own a 2600, everybody owns this game. Like I think I've known people that's never owned a 2600 and have that game for some reason. Air Sea Battle, Robotank, Video Chess, Demon Attack, Chopper Command, Q*bert, Donkey Kong, River Raid, and everybody's favorite game, E.T. So those were actually, I was very happy when I got those. So like she had actually said, she never played the Atari 2600 very much. She said mainly that her dad played it, so these may be more his games that he's just kind of given me because he doesn't play them anymore. So let's put those up, and she took very good care of what she had when she was growing up. So there's a box right here I'm trying to get into. And I was very shocked when she handed me this box and I looked in it. I was floored. But one, we have a copy of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Has the manual and everything with it in a slipcase. It's like, oh wow, that's really cool that she kept up with all that stuff. And then she showed me the rest, and she has like Silent Service in the box, complete, and the box looks pristine. I mean, like she never played it. It looks like. So there's that one. Mickey Mousecapades. This one shows a little wear because she said this is her favorite one, the one she played the most. Super Mario Brothers 3. And all these are in the box and complete. They have all the maps and all the booklets. Iron Tank. And I've never seen most of these games look this good since they actually were out in the stores. Super Mario Brothers 2. California Games. It's actually a lot of people don't like, but I do like. A game I rented once when I was younger and I will never play again because I can never do anything in it. It's Top Gun. Very difficult to land the plane. I tried and tried when I was younger, and I'll probably never play it again just because of that. Chess Master. The NES Play Action Football. I actually had this on the Game Boy, and it's pretty fun. Black Box Pinball. Rad Racer 2. And I mean, these boxes just look awesome. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. I loved this game growing up. I rented it all the time. There's certain games I never understood why I didn't buy. This is one of them, and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is another one I'm not sure why I never bought. This is for the Game Boy. F1 Race. Actually, it's got the multi-tap adapter with it. I have to pull that one out. Also, I got her Game Boy, so I have 3 original Game Boys now. I forgot about those. Seeing that just reminded me of it. And Bases Loaded 2. Second season. I've never played this game. I've never been a big fan of baseball games, but to have it in the box like this and looking this good, these will be center points of my collection. I actually want to get a display case to actually put these in so that they're not in a box and not likely to get destroyed. So I believe that's all for my recent pick. Oh, well, there's also, not sure how. They have all the manuals for all of the old, even the receipts for where they bought some of the old stuff. Like here's some Atari catalogs. Let's see here. It's another. yeah, the Atari Tech catalogs from you could actually order different games. But in this here, it actually has all of the game manuals for all the Atari games. The only thing I don't have are the inlay for the controller on the 360 for ET. I don't have those, I don't believe. I was looking for one that's not a catalog. It looks like they kept all the catalogs too. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they got the manual for the console, and wow. Some of this stuff I'm still getting through. But yeah, like Space Invaders, they've got the manual for that, and Donkey Kong manual. So yeah, a lot of these will be going in depth. Now that they're in my collection, I'll be actually categorizing them and displaying them so that they don't get destroyed. But that is a look at my pickups video. I know that the consoles or the games that I got from my wife technically aren't pickups, but they were added to my collection very recently, and I just wanted to add those. You guys should be seeing me here pretty soon doing some more console stuff. Hopefully some more retro console stuff. I'm actually going to start showing some more of my rare stuff I've got for the CDI and the 3DO, and doing some game reviews for those, and hope you enjoy them. But till next time.